Just giving it another minute, guys. Thanks for being here. Get started in just about half a minute. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Hey, it's Saturday today, not Friday. I usually do my live streams on Facebook and YouTube on Fridays, but we've taken a vote and things are moving around a little bit. So I think I'm going to keep doing live streams on Facebook and YouTube on Fridays, but I'll be adding my workshops to probably Mondays, since a lot of people on the email list voted for Mondays. But anyway, welcome Leverage WP to this live stream. Today is a really exciting day because just yesterday, Divi announced Divi AI, a tool that I think for some WordPress users and some business owners using WordPress inside of their business for marketing and for fulfillment as a part of their coaching program or selling a product, this is going to save a lot of time and improve a lot of the website copy. It's going to solve a lot of pain points for people working on their own websites or making websites for others. This is just a first look video and a reaction to the new service that Divi is providing inside of the Visual Builder for leveraging AI, not only for text generation using large language models like ChatGPT, but also for images, commercially usable images inside your website that are completely unique and created using Stable Diffusion AI. And so let's get started. Here, I'll share my screen here. Let's see, what am I going to find? Here's my screen. This is just the Elegant Themes, the developers of Divi. This is the elegantthemes.com site that talks about the new Divi AI and what they're doing here. You can get to this page by going to Leverage WP, clicking resources, or leveragewp.com/resources. And then just at the top of the page is a link to Divi AI. Now, one of the big differences here compared to the incredible value that I've gained in my business using Elegant Themes Divi Builder and Divi Theme is that Divi offers a lifetime license for unlimited websites or a yearly license for unlimited websites, which is only about $89. Now, I provide Divi for all of my clients and hosting customers, and it's good for me because I can I can offer it to an unlimited number of customers without having to pay for each license. Divi AI is different. There is an ongoing expense with Divi AI, and what that means with unlimited usage of the large language model, ChatGPT, and their Stable Diffusion installation and using their servers has an ongoing cost to it. And so Divi AI has a yearly cost or a monthly cost, and they are doing a sale on it right now. But I will advise you to hesitate and maybe ask me a few questions, watch this live stream, go a little deeper in your own research, and look at what is the best option for you. If you want to come into the fold of the Leverage WP community and leverage WordPress for your own business, then my whole Leverage WP software package is free to you as a part of the Leverage WP hosting program. So Divi AI will not be an expense for you, nor will Divi or the other resources that I offer as far as the software stack inside of Leverage WP. WP hosting. That covers everything from CRM to email broadcasts, replacing services like ActiveCampaign and MailChimp, things like that, as well as replacing landing page software like ClickFunnels, etc. But in any case, let's get to it. Let's take a look at Divi AI. First, let me go to the landing page here, and we'll just take a look at just the 3 points here and a couple of different features that Divi AI gives you. So you can launch a website faster. One of the things that often holds up a website project, whether it's your own business's website, a landing page, or an opt-in page, or building a client site, is coming up with appropriate text, or even waiting for the client to offer you text that is supposed to be for their own website. Now, of course, copywriting and doing market research is something that as a web designer or a web design firm, you can go ahead and charge for, but this is going to save a lot of time in either of those situations. I'm going to use an example today working at greg.com, just a default blank Divi installation at a sample web address that I have called greg.com with a 3 instead of an E. And this is my WordPress dashboard at greg.com. All I've done is gone to Appearance Themes and uploaded the latest Divi theme. And it's just, oops. Now, why am I not logged in anymore? During the live stream, of course, things like this can happen. I'm just going to the single sign-on button. Now, what is my current password? That's what it thinks it is. Boy, okay. There's been an error. That's pretty funny. Is this going to work? Let me see if I can get to my profile page. Or am I logged out? Oh boy, let's use the forgot password, shall we? Oops, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to... Oh, password reset not allowed. I wonder, Well, let's take a look. Let's see, what else could I do right here? I have initiated, let's see, let's take a look. What other... Let's take a look at all my active websites. Where should I? Maybe I should. Geez, sorry about this, guys. I'm locked out of my own website, of course. So, let's do this. Let's set up. Let's see. Let me see. I just have skateboard programs. Maybe leveragewp.com. I know where I should work. Let's do this. Let's go to staging. Let's work in a staging environment. I wonder if whoops. See if I have a staging environment for greg.com. All right, looks like it's logged me in properly, finally here. You can watch me as I install the latest version of Divi, which is version 22 that I've just recently downloaded. I'm just using a staging copy of a default WordPress install. Go ahead and install that. So let's take a look while that's installing at a ChatGPT conversation that I had a couple of months ago. You may have been a witness to this, but I did a little bit of market research inside of ChatGPT. And I wanted to talk about launching a website for parents of kids that want to learn to skateboard, especially parents who aren't skateboarders. And this is a business segment that I have experience with, but I wanted to see what kind of information and help and speed to market I could get through leveraging AI like ChatGPT here. So I asked ChatGPT for just an overview of market research questions, the 10 challenges, desires, and objections to researching, providing instruction and advice to their kids about learning skateboarding fundamentals properly and safely, participating in the skateboard scene, in the public skate park, and improving without injury. These are the things that I wanted ChatGPT to go out and research for me. And of course, I got a great list: 10 challenges, 10 desires that parents would want, 10 objections that they might have if they're looking at a program that teaches them about this or helps them to train their kids in safe skateboarding. And then I said, oh, great, this is a great start. That's really where I'm going to start. Later, I went in and I wanted it to research and brainstorm some fundamental skills and to come up with some practice tasks for 10 different things. And I wanted to compare this to my own level of knowledge and see what it might come up with. It did a great job with that. And then it did a great job with actually producing the outline of a program using the 10 fundamentals above and the customer language that we got from the top here. And so that's my example. Let's go ahead and activate the new Divi theme and let's see what we can work with here. If I go to theme options, in order to be logged in and use the Divi AI, I've got to go ahead and get my API key and just place it in there. Let me just grab this from the very bottom. I've got this little temporary API key here that I'll place right here in the theme options and click Save Changes. Okay, now I should be all set. So, looking at this site, let's see what it. Let's see. This is the dashboard, and if I were to visit the site in a new tab, again, we're just looking at a blank install of Divi. It's showing the latest posts. There's a sample menu at the top, a logo. So I'll just make a couple quick changes so that we can work. Let's go ahead and create a new page. And we're just going to create a home page that talks about skateboard parents. Now, this is a sample site that I might place in the future at my domain called skateboardparents.com. But what am I doing within this homepage? I clicked Build with Divi. And now, just to give myself a head start, you could use either one with AI, but I'm going to choose a pre-made layout and browse layouts. And so I wonder if I shoot for sports. No, that's not got anything here. Maybe, let's see, health and fitness would be maybe a good general category to just, choose something here to start from. I'm going to do this really quite quickly. I'm not looking for skateboarding necessarily, but I'm just looking for a look and a feel that could be kind of associated with skating or with adventure sports. Here's something where, look at this. That's a yoga one. Here's a health center and kind of a darker look and feel. Not really liking any of these. Let's see what happens when I click education and art and design. Yeah, so what this can be is a place where people could buy, a package, something like, how about an online course about preparing them to teach their kids skateboarding. So let's just look at one of the pages. This landing page has a bunch of stuff. Nice. And let's see what the home page looks like. It's got a video, it's got some bullet points, usually a little bit shorter than the landing page. Let's just use the landing page. I'm just going to click use this layout. And this is just an example of how you can quickly get to a design that you can then fully customize. And this time I'm taking my very first experience as a reaction video to Divi AI. And so now that we've gotten through all that preparatory work, one of the things that I'm pretty impressed with watching the videos so far that Elegant Themes has put out about Divi AI is its ability to look at the context of your entire website or a website page or even just a website section and to infer what that's about and then use that information in its AI text generation. And so the first thing I'm going to do is, let's see, this is the page called Home. Let me go ahead and save this. Let me turn off this little toolbar, oops, for this Harpa AI for my browser. Okay, so I've saved it. And so here we have just a page that has some images and graphics that came with the page design from Divi's layout packs. It also has a whole bunch of lorem ipsum text, like Latin text that doesn't mean anything. It has, it was aimed at a course, so it's got a few headings that are appropriate. But what I want to do is give Divi AI a little head start. And so the first thing I'm going to do, is roll over and edit this text field right here. Let me go to the side, and here's this text. I'm going to call this Teach Your Kids to Skateboard Safely. And up here, I'm just going to write the website title, Skateboard Parents. Teach your kids to skateboard safely. And I'm going to go back into my ChatGPT results here. And, I want to put, here's some challenges. I want to get like a little paragraph. So I'm going to go back down here to where, instead of writing this just from my mind, I want to get maybe the intro paragraph to the program. This is a beginner skateboarding program specifically designed to help children embark on an exciting journey in the world of skateboarding. It combines this and this and this. I'm just going to stop right there. Copy that text, and let's go back to our home page that we're editing. And we'll get this intro paragraph, paste that skateboarding text, and go right there. All right, so I've gotten myself to a starting point. The top of the website here says Skateboard Parents. It says Teach Your Kids to Skateboard Safely. It says Welcome to our Beginners Skateboarding Program, etc. It has course overview, great. And now there's other sections down here that really I want to prepare this with some text, some different section areas right here, and let's see what Divi AI can do with our page right here. So if I go down to a section, let's go down to the next section, and let's just look at this heading. One of the things you can do is just let it look at your website contextually and have it generate content with AI. I'm just clicking that button. And here's my content results. Welcome to the online class view. Of course, that's what it already is. And so I'd like to refine this result. In fact, instead of using the generate content, what I could do is click AI right here, and I want to improve this with AI. This is where it's going to open up a window that lets me have a whole bunch of different choices to generate the text here. So right here, I actually want, this appears to be body text, but no, I think this is actually heading text. I'm going to do a title, And introducing a skateboard program for parents. Says introducing Skateboard Pro, empowering parents to share the thrill. Let's go back to the first one. That was that one. Let's go ahead and let's retry. Let's just have it make Skateboard Pro ignite the thrill. Let's go back to that second one and just say use this text. Or you could say modify with AI. If you open up improve with AI, you can do a lot of different things here. You could paraphrase, simplify, shorten, lengthen, rephrase, make it better, change the tone. So let's maybe change the tone to, what are all these choices? A little bit more casual. How about? Thrill sharing for parents. That's cool. All right, use this text. And now let's go ahead and change it into a heading, of course. Let's be like heading 2. Skateboard Pro, thrill sharing for parents. And now let's have it take this text right here. And let's edit this with AI. And let's improve it with AI. Maybe let's say write with AI. This is about the skateboard parent program. Whoops. See what happens when we generate text here. All right, now this is designed to take the context of what you already have on the web page and bring it forward and write using ChatGPT and AI to come up with something that you could either use directly, improve, or edit with AI. Welcome to the Skateboard Parents Program. This is the website address. Sure. Our program is specifically designed to help parents teach their kids how to skateboard safely. Very nice. We understand the importance of combining safety, skill, and fun to create an engaging environment for young learners. Wow, this is quite good. All right, from learning the basics to mastering the finer details, our program offers virtual lessons, supplemental resources, test quizzes, and even office hours for any questions and concerns. Yeah, I'm building kind of a little mini coaching program for parents that want to teach their kids skateboarding at a young age. So this is great. I'm just going to say use this text. And of course here I've got this 3-column layout, and so it's not very wide. But that's easy to do. You know, I'll just go ahead and let's make the columns a little bit different. Instead, we'll use a 3-column, but let's use a wide column in the middle. Something like that. And leave these on the outside. That looks great. Let's just save so we don't lose our changes. So this is about, okay, Skateboard Pro, thrill sharing for parents. Welcome to the program. Great, 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 great. So what could be here? This says features now. Let's give AI just a little bit of context. Let's write with AI, and I'm going to give it a little bit of context in the features. Let's see. I'm just going to write features of the Skateboard Parents Coaching Program. See what it gives us as far as writing goes. Oh, it did it as paragraph text. So this is something I might want to put elsewhere and not right up here. It has about the same text as before. So let me close that. And I'm actually going to go... This is defined as heading 2. So I want to write with AI, and instead of paragraph text, this is going to be a title. Oops, about the Skateboard Parents Coaching Program features. And skateboard parents coaching, enhancing skills, empowering riders. Great. Of course, I got to change it back into an H2 to get it back. Let's go ahead and improve this again. If I click Write with AI, this is what I wanted to show you. Added context. What does it say? Supply Divi AI with additional context. The chosen context will alter the results and help Divi AI create relevant content. So I write, what am I writing about? And then I can have it be the context of this page content only, or just this section, or just this single module even, or no context at all. I'll have this page content, and it might give me some very appropriate title content like that. And so let's do that same thing down here. I'll just save this module. Let's go ahead and look at this text content right here. It's just working pretty well for me. I mean, I think this, let's write this with AI. I think this is a pretty cool, pretty fast application of AI that has some good possibilities for speeding up workflow. And if you're a business owner and you're just trying to get your landing page or your website pages up and working, and in as little time as possible, but with some help as far as market research and copywriting, this will be something that might help you quite a lot. So let's do paragraph text. What I'm writing about now, let me see if I can brainstorm a little bit. Let's see. Yes. Okay. I want ChatGPT to look at this content and just give me a list of, so the features are the 10 fundamental skills. Let me just say list of the 10. I'm just asking ChatGPT to write me a list of just the 10 fundamental skills. So now that I have this list just in a small list, I'll copy that just so I have it. Now that just saved me a little time, just having to retype or place that, into a document in order to edit it. So these are the 10 fundamental skills that the program teaches about. And I'll put it in there, and I want this page content to be there. Now, here's another opening to show you one other part of Divi AI, which gives you a lot of power here. So I opened up the Guide Me section. Now, of course, I already answered this. What are you writing about? I chose this page for the context, but listen, under Guide Me here, you can choose the tone of voice. I kind of want this to be informative. There's some must-use keywords. So I've got a skateboard fundamentals. And I think, do we separate these by, I guess it doesn't really matter, by a comma. Skateboard fundamentals, learning skateboarding safely. Content length, I can just leave that blank, or I could say I really want this, I only want this to be, like 30 words max. Let's just generate it. Let's see what it says. I give it 10 fundamental skills, a couple of, all right, at the website name, we prioritize skateboard fundamentals and learning skateboarding safely. Great, there's my keywords. Our beginner skateboarding program provides young learners with skills to embark on an exciting journey from familiarization. 10 fundamental skills. It covers the 10 fundamental skills every skateboarder needs. That's like a nice little tease. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use that text. Let me go ahead and just bring this to a little bit wider again. I'm going to choose this layout for the row. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. This is I see this row. We're in a custom layout here with the orange. And so what I can do is just make this one row. There we go. All right. And, right here is where I would want to put my fundamentals. So I would do that down there. Now let's take a look at images just to finish up here. What do I have here at the top? So this image, let's go help with AI. Let's see, let's generate an image with AI. I want a photo style, and I want a skate park bowl. I'm going to have because most of my clients may be at their public concrete park. Concrete skateboard bowl, green grass, kids. You can upload a reference image so that it can alter from that. It can use this original as a reference. I don't really want this to be square. This is more of a portrait. And then I can do a size. I've got portrait 3 to 4, so I'm just going to leave size blank, and let's click generate. This could take a few seconds, but one example is just generating a brand new usable image for your website. And it gives you 4 options. Now, it didn't understand skateboard bowl, did it? Now, it's got some good things here. This one's maybe usable. But let's see, I'm going to refine my prompt. Concrete skateboard park, green grass, kids having fun on skateboards. Let's see what it does there. This is where image generation through text prompts is pretty fun to play with. You can get a bunch of different things. Wow, there's a kid with 3 legs. There's an interesting looking skateboard. Now with people, you know, you do have to experiment a little bit. But let's just see what happens when I choose that one, and I could say use this image, or I could generate more like this one. Here's something, maybe let's get rid of the green grass. I'm just going to write concrete skateboard park, kids having fun. Let's see how that does. Cool, looks better. Nice. So if I just click one and say use this image, one of the great things about this concept of using AI for imagery within the Divi builder itself is that it knows what the modules are like. It doesn't delete or change any of the layout that we have built in here, like this rounded radius bottom, this little thin green border. What a great little image generation there. Awesome. And so here's one. Let's take maybe a bigger one. These are some images. All right, so here's an image that has a book and a camera. For this module, I'm going to click AI, and I'm going to click Generate with AI. Or no, excuse me. I'm going to click Improve with AI. So when I clicked Improve with AI, it brought this image in as the reference. And so I'll do a photo style image, and then on the table, a skateboard and a colorful magazine open on the table. How about? And this is where you can indicate, you can play with this slider and try different options, but you can adjust the reference image's influence. So define how much influence your reference image has over the generated image. The less influence you give to the reference, the more impact your image description will have. I'm just going to leave that at the 30% default, and we can see what we get. It looks like it's generating a version of this very image, but with different subject matter. And let's see what it puts out. This is something that could really save you time using the pre-designed layout images. Now it looks like it didn't give me a skateboard, but it gave me a colorful magazine, something that's not really, it gave me some interesting stuff right here. Let's try something else. Maybe let's refine the prompt a little bit. Let's see, on the table, magazine, on the table, computer, and mobile phone. This would indicate that they could, they could go ahead and absorb this content on the, through some printed material, or maybe they're looking and researching on the computer. I'm going to just click regenerate. Let's just see what we get. You can see that refining your prompts is something that you can reiterate and reiterate and see what you can get. All right, well, I've got a phone, I've got a tablet there. I still have a camera on there. Let me generate. So this is an example where it didn't really make it much different. But in this, I do like starting with the basics there. Let's just take and generate a brand new image with AI. For this one, I want a wall of skateboards in a shop. For this one, again, I'll bring it to portrait. And let's see about generating the image. Okay, looks great. So, it's kind of a generic image there. Let's just look at these funny looking skateboards. Let's just take that one and use it. Let's see what it looks like within the layout. Ah, nice. Starting with the basics. Let's do one more text generation just to finish up with this section. And then, of course, I could put all my course chapter descriptions in here. I want to write this with AI, and this one is going to be about why starting with the basics. I'm going to use fundamentals. Why starting with the fundamentals is a safer way to learn skateboarding. It's going to be using this page's content as context for what it's going to write here. Nice. Starting with the fundamentals, our beginner skateboarding program focuses on building a strong foundation. Join us at Skateboard Parents and embark on an exciting journey in the world of skateboarding with us. Wow, pretty good. Let me save that. Let me save the page. And I'm going to just wrap it up right there. So you could see by editing images and by using AI to improve or create from scratch the copy and the headings on a website page like this, it could save you a ton of time. And so, boy, I'm pretty enthused about this Divi AI, and I know it's going to be getting a whole bunch of improvements over the next little while as we accelerate towards the release of Divi version 5, which again is going to be another big improvement in the back end of the way Divi works. And so that's it, guys. A first look and a reaction. I would say that, with the image AI generation, depending on your subject matter, you could have great results or you could have kind of wonky, weird results. I got kind of something halfway in between. And that's true of any text to image generator, including Midjourney, including DALL-E and Stable Diffusion programs. They all come up with similar types of tendencies. You've got to work on your prompting to be able to get what you want. One of the things you can do inside of ChatGPT is to have ChatGPT create the prompts for your image generation for you. So that can improve your image generation, and then you can use those prompts inside of Divi AI. But what I really like about it is the ability to take what is already there, use it as context, and to keep improving it using the tools that are inside of the Visual Builder. And so if I click, if I click inside of the Visual Builder, work on it, it's something that I can do without leaving the builder. It really is going to save a lot of time for business owners working on their own websites, creating new landing pages for a new offer or something like that, and generating and improving on the copy of their websites. Well, thanks for being here for the Saturday live stream today. Probably going back to Fridays, but thanks for exploring the new Divi AI with me. If you go to leveragewp.com and click resources, you can see you can click through and see some of the videos where they introduce what they can do, what you can do with Divi AI, even more than I covered here. But this was just a basic reaction to how it works with text and how the Divi AI works with images. Thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your weekend.